What are you watching? The Hunger Games. What's that? You don't know about the Hunger Games? No, is that like a zombie movie? No. How do you not know about the Hunger Games? Well, I don't know. I've been a year-round camper. I've missed a lot. Well, how is it that I'm the one from the 1930s who got displaced from time and you're the one who needs a Captain America list? When did you start watching the Marvel movies? You get called Captain America enough times and you start to wonder. Okay. Anyway, Hunger Games. I thought the Lil Nas X thing was bad. I still don't know what that is. We really do gotta make you a Captain America list. Okay, we're starting with Hunger Games. Get ready for pain. Shut up. It's a good pain. Gotta admit, I thought that whole, like, star-crossed lovers thing was an act until I met them. Don't worry, so did Katniss. Explain? The kid, in a live interview, admitted to having feelings for Katniss, right? Yeah, I watched the games. What happened? Well, when I got off the stage, she pinned me against the wall and yelled at me, so. What? Yeah, is that a normal reaction to someone finding out that you have a crush on them? Not in my experience, no. Anything about anything Katniss does normal. Hey, Mitch. What? You admitted that you had feelings for her for years and she interpreted it as a threat. I love the girl, but... Wow. Do you think it's the self-esteem issues? Probably. Guys. Sorry, okay. So at what point did she find out that it wasn't an act? I honestly don't know if she knows that it wasn't. Probably not. Huh. Dude, why don't you go tell her? Listen, I would, but my track record for results there is not great. But she knows that you love her now, so. Does she? I would assume so. No, I would not count on that. What if I told her? Go ahead. I'll have a shot ready for you when you get back. It can't be that bad. I will reiterate that I said I had a crush on her and she yelled at me. I'll figure it out.
I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, unless, of course, we're talking about my enemy, Gwyneth Paltrow. Fuck you, Gwyneth Paltrow. You know what you did.
It's Tartarus, you guys. You made it out alive. Wow. With your sanity intact. Amazing. Yep, and with children. I'm sorry? Yep. You can't say that without any other context. Why? That's how we found out. Yeah. Can you... What are you looking at me for? I don't have the answer. Like, Kayla has two dads, but how do you... What? Look at your feet, Percy. Whoa! What are those things? Nico's children. Our children? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Ha! How? I can see the gears turning in your head. No one gave birth to them, Percy. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Of course. You knew? No, but it's not that hard to figure out. I'm a brain baby, remember? I was trying to be supportive. You did a great job, Percy. So what are they? Cocoa Puffs. Like the cereal? That is correct. I think this is where I stop asking questions. So in Sun and the Star, Will describes his, like, when he has the dream, the nightmare, where he jumps into the river Styx, he describes that burning as, like, he compares it to the pain of his tattoo. And then he describes the pain of his tattoo, and he said it was like scraping his knee over and over again. And I was, like, sitting there reading that, and I was like, legit? Really? And can confirm, that is about what that felt like. How long have you and Wyland been together? What? You think I didn't know? No. Good. Well, I don't think I need to remind you how good he is with chemistry and explosives. No, I know. Good. Wait a minute, did I just get shovel-talked? I have no idea what you're talking about. I knew you had a soft spot for Wylan, but... Really, Kaz? What? You care about Wylan. No. You protected him when he couldn't protect himself before you even knew him. Because of his ties to Van Eck. Uh-huh. Sure. Is that all? Yeah. Okay, then stop wasting my time and let's go. Can't believe Kaz put me on chaperone duty. Didn't he just say that I'm chaperoning you? Probably didn't want to hurt your feelings in fear of you accidentally blowing something up. You know what? Bite me, please. Wait, what? What did I just say? Did I just get politely told off? Or was that an actual request? What? No! My eyes are up here, Wylan. This might be more fun than I thought. This customer today came into my work with the mission of making me gay panic. I swear. So I work at a bra store, and this person comes in, and she asked me if we do measurements here, and we do. I think most bra stores do, but yeah, we do. So I told her that we do, and upon me telling her this, she opens her arms and says, "Caress me." And the thing is, I didn't hear her properly. I heard either breast me or arrest me, and I was really confused, and I was like, what? And I laughed a little bit. And the person she was with, I wasn't sure if it was like her friend or her partner. I think it was her partner. She was just like, you can't say stuff like that. And then I had to clarify. I was like, sorry, what did she say? And I felt really stupid. And she's like, oh, I said caress me. And like, it got awkward and I felt really bad. And so I'm like standing there like an idiot, trying not to laugh. And I'm like, okay, I need to get a measuring tape. So, cause in order to take her breast, I need to get a measuring tape. So I'm like standing there trying not to like pass out. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get a measuring tape. And I leave them both laughing. I don't blame them because, my God. So I come back with this measuring tape, and this girl puts up her hands and says, how do you want me? And again, I'm just trying so hard not to short circuit at this point. So I'm like, okay, how do I do this again? Oh, right. Would you rather do it up here in a fitting room? Like, that's what we asked. She said, I don't care. And so I go in to like measure her, and then I actually ended up doubling over laughing for a second because I was losing my mind. And then I took her band size, and again, the person she was with said something like, oh, you need to stop making the workers uncomfortable. And I said, oh, no, it's fine, as I'm trying to read this band size. Because, you know, like, when you're measuring a person, you measure around their rib cage, and, you know, you have to see the number on it, so, like, their boobs are right there. So when I was telling them it's fine, I literally had to physically restrain myself as I was trying to see what her band size was from saying, I'm just gay. It took everything in me. So then I read the band size, and honestly, I probably did not even read it right. I was losing it. And then, how we do it at the bra store I work at is that, when we're measuring cup size, we go from the middle of your boob to here, and, so, like, yeah, so 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, like, that's how we do it. And, so I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Would you rather me do it, or would you rather do it yourself? And I'm pretty sure she said, whatever you want, and I was like, okay. And then I told her, and again, I think it was wrong, and she goes and looks for bras, and then the person she's with comes back and is like, oh, can you measure me too? And then I'm already, like, dying, so I'm measuring them, and I forgot to ask the other person, but you're supposed to ask what kind of bra is the person wearing, so I asked her, like, oh, what kind of bra are you wearing? And she said, oh, a sports bra. But the thing is, like, with sports bras, usually that it does affect, like, what we measure at, because they tend to compress, like, even just a little bit. Like, my first day at work, I wore a sports bra, and when they measured me at a 32C, but I'm a 32D. Like, you can go down a whole cup size because of the sports bras. Yeah, so, like, there was that, and then I told her the band size, and then she walked away. She said, oh, wait, should I take it off? And I'm like, like, I know you didn't mean anything of it, but I'm losing it already, man, please. And then they go pick out some bras, go to the fitting room, and I'm losing it. I'm like laughing, and my hands are in my face, and my coworker comes in and is like, what's going on? And I'm like, man, I'm so gay. And then later, my coworker had to go to the bathroom, and she was in the fitting rooms, so someone had to go watch the fitting rooms, and lo and behold, the only customer in the fitting rooms was the people I was helping before. Guys, I love women. Oh my god. So my dad does all the laundry in the house, right? So if I want my laundry, like, done, I just bring it upstairs, and he does it. Usually at the end of the week, so we get all the laundry done together. And so yesterday, he started the laundry, and I was helping him sort it, and he said, oh yeah, do you want your sheets washed? I think it's been a while since I've washed your sheets. And basically, what I told him was, yeah, like, I haven't brought up my sheets in a while, because usually you wash my sheets while I'm at work, and then I come home from work, and I have to make my bed, but I really don't want to, because I'm tired. And so he washed my sheets while I was at work today, right? And I came home to my bedmate. What if I cried? You keep saying you've got something for me. Something you call love, but confess. You've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'. Now someone else is getting all your best. These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Kaz? What? You can't use me as a hostage. I can and I have. No, I mean, like, you can't use me as a hostage against my dad. It's not gonna work. If this is a threat, you're doing a very poor job of it. Kaz, listen to me. You can't use me as leverage against my dad. He'll just try to kill me. He's your dad, Wylan. I know. There's no way he hates his only son that much. Do you want a fucking bed? I took a page out of Keira Knightley's book today, didn't I? If God hates the gays, why am I so hot? That's all I'm saying. Wait, when did you kiss Kuei? I don't want to talk about it. I know you flirt with everything that moves, Jesper, but that's a bit much. No, seriously, you're corrupting that poor boy. You're one to talk, Nina. At least I could communicate with Matthias. Okay, Kuei was making that up. He actually could understand us. What? The whole time? I think so. That little... Exactly! So are you saying that Kuei's the one that corrupted you, Jesper? Is that what you want us to believe? No, but he tricked me. How does one trick someone into kissing them, Jesper? I think you would know. Seducing and tricking are different things, Jesper. Are you saying that you were seduced by Kuei? No, I was tricked. Please elaborate. I thought he was Wylan. I said I didn't want to talk about it. Wait, this was when Wylan still looked like Kuei? Yes. They don't sound the same. How did you mix that up? Because he didn't say anything. I beg your pardon? Kuei was at the piano, and I thought he was Wylan, so I asked if he wanted to get out of here. And he just nodded. And then he stood up. And you kissed him? That's on you, Jesper. No, it was unfair. He knew that I wasn't talking to him. Did he, though? Yeah, I gotta agree with Nina here. I think that was your fault. So does Wylan know? Jesper. He walked in on us. No! And this is before you guys were together. I thought I had my first kiss with Wylan until Wylan spoke. So... This is your fault. How is this possibly my fault? You're the one who tailored Wylan to look like Kue. Hey, you knew that you can't really tell Wylan and Kue apart without them speaking, and yet you didn't. You can't put that on me. I can and I will. What are you blaming Nina for? Nothing. For him kissing Kue. Oh, I remember that. That wasn't Nina's fault. I'm leaving. Oh my god, you're the beacon. You're here. I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean? You're the beacon. You're here to help us. No, I'm sorry. That actually, I get that a lot. I'm not the beacon. I'm just Kappa. But I know, the glowing thing, it throws people off. I had an accident when I was a kid. Yeah, I met the beacon once, though. You did? Yeah, he looks different. His hair's, like, lighter than mine. His hair glows, too. Oh. It was really funny, because when he met me, he was like, what do you mean? What, this is crazy. Is there multiple of us? No, there isn't multiple beacons. There's just him. Not me. Kappa. There's a difference. Beacon and the Kappa. I'm just Kappa. Not the Kappa. I'm Kappa. Oh, okay. Nice meeting you, Kappa. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. What? Are you okay? Yeah, just a strong current, that's all. I don't feel there. What are you talking about? Oh god. Are you sure everything's alright? Stupid prophecies. What was that? Nothing! Did you guys know that people ship Tony the Tiger and the Grinch? And there's lore behind why. Because like 2 years ago I found a fic that was Tony the Tiger x the Grinch and I didn't think anything of it, and then I found it again. Something reminded me of it, and I looked it up. Well, the lore starts with this Tumblr post. Every time I listen to "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch," I can't help but sit there and think, what did the Grinch do to hurt you? Because dude just stands there for 2 minutes and 58 seconds and drags the Grinch into the dirt. Someone replied, he stole Christmas, Kayla. Stop with your hashtag not all Grinches propaganda. Responded, you know what? If someone told me I was a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce, I'd probably be bitter enough to steal Christmas too. But this is where the lore truly begins. Interestingly, though, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas is narrated by Boris Karloff. The big musical number is sung by the late Thurl Ravenscroft, an American voice actor better known as the voice actor of Tony the Tiger. My headcanon is that the Grinch and Tony the Tiger had a bad breakup, and You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch is the resulting breakup song. So there's already headcanons. And then someone replied, did this really have to be the first thing I see when I opened up Tumblr? Yes. And then there's art. Art of Tony the Tiger ripping a picture of the Grinch, saying, You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. And then we got, oh my god, there's art. Someone responded with, you know what must be done. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready. Got a picture of the Grinch holding a picture of himself and Tony saying, you're great, with tears in his eyes. Someone responded, I've been avoiding reblocking this, honestly, but just what the fuck? What the fuck, Tumblr? Someone said, I apologize to all my followers for this. If I had to read this, you do too. I have a hate-hate relationship with this, and then there's just the ... Good grief, I'm sorry, but I can't not reblog this. 'Tis the season, bitches. Damn it, why would you bring this back, you heathen? Why is this on my dash? ... I'm ... bothered by the fact that I'm not bothered by this. And then someone responded, "You're not bothered?" I'm not only not bothered, I'm freaking invested. I'm having actual empathetic sadness for the Grinch. I want them to go into couples counseling. I want the 10 years later when Tony visits Whoville on business and meets the reformed Grinch whose heart has grown 3 times its usual size. I want them to reminisce over a shared dinner of roast beef and wine, then spend a drunken night together, then realize that maybe things are different and people really do change. I want a 3-act story where a long, dark night of soul-searching and the realization that maybe we've all got a little bit of bad banana with greasy black peel inside us, but that doesn't mean we can't make a damn fine banana bread if someone will give us a chance. And then a person replied, "Maybe we've all got a little bit of bad banana with greasy black peel inside us, but that doesn't mean we can't make a damn fine banana bread if someone will give us a chance," is an incredibly profound quote, and I did not expect to get it from a Grinch x Tony the Tiger post. And then someone said, "So I've decided to make this a thing." And there is fics on AO3. There's not many, but there is. And, like, some of them are, like, serious. Like, this is the fic that I found 2 years ago that started all of this. I haven't read it, but I'm considering it more and more. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed your cursed fandom lesson of the day. Dude, why is living so expensive? Capitalism? I don't know. Great. Well, at this rate, I think I'm just gonna sell one of my kidneys. This is getting ridiculous. Honestly, that's fair. Isn't Will gonna be a doctor? Yeah, after 8 years of school and, like, 6 years of residency. Are doctors okay? Probably not. Nico, I don't think you're gonna get away with selling your kidney with Will around. I mean, how would he know? You have to. Percy, don't encourage this. I'm just saying, like, it's probably not the best idea, because, like, how much are they worth? A couple $1,000s? No. What? Percy, a kidney can be worth, like, $40,000, depending on where you sell it. Really? Mm-hmm. Percy, you're not selling one of your kidneys. But you're gonna have so much student debt, Annabeth. I'm sorry. Don't you wanna? No. I have 2. Yeah, and if one of them fails, you're gonna need the other one. What are the odds of my kidney failing? What are the odds of half the stuff that's happened to us, Percy? Okay, but Annabeth, that's kind of my point. Of all the things that's gonna kill me, you really think it's gonna be kidney failure? No, but I'd rather not risk the chance. Also, selling your organs is, like, super illegal. Since when have I ever been a law-abiding citizen? I was wanted by the police for the first time when I was 12, Nico. That is a fair point. Don't encourage this! Hey, it was my idea in the first place. Well, in Annabeth, we have literal gods who owe us. You know? If my kidney starts failing after I sold one of them, do you really think I'm not gonna find someone to heal it? Yeah, Apollo is pretty fond of you. I think you would be fine. Oh my god. The only problem is how am I gonna cut out my kidney? I've spent enough time in the infirmary. I think I can do it. You think so? Yeah, and worst comes to worst, you know, I live with Will. I don't think Will's gonna help you. He won't help me cut out the kidney, but he will definitely help me heal Percy. I mean, yeah, No! No one is cutting out anybody's kidneys. Come on, Annabeth, $40,000. Where are you going to find a buyer? I definitely could find someone. I probably could, too. I made some weird friends when I was trying to find Camp Jupiter. I need to go. Remind me to find all of those books and burn them. That's not really gonna help anything. They're all online now, so. Of course they are. Yeah, there's quite an interesting fandom surrounding it. A lot of fan fiction. Oh, don't remind us. Why? What am I missing? When we first found the books, we found the fan fiction. And, Sam/Dean stuff. Yeah. I am so sorry you had to see that. Pro tip, don't go looking through fanfiction about yourself unless you know how to navigate fanfic sites. Thanks. If it makes you feel any better, since they released the newer books and Castiel got introduced, they've stopped writing about it as much. Wait, what? Well, listen, not that it makes it okay, but in every fandom, they have to ship something. And for a while, the only fleshed out characters were you two. So they didn't really have any other options. Again, and it doesn't make it okay. It's just kind of how fandoms are. If they need to ship something. So what, like, when Cass got introduced, they just started writing about us and Cass more? Looks like Cass and Dean mostly, but okay, that makes sense. Wait, what? What? What do you mean? What? Why would it make more sense if they wrote about me and Cass? I don't know, do you remember Marie? What does she have to do with anything? Well, she mentioned that when we were seeing her play. Wait, now I'm lost. What? We did this job, and I guess the people at this college were fans of the books, and they wrote a musical based on the books. I'm sorry? I don't want to talk about it. You remember, they brought up, what did they call it? Like, Destiel? Okay, so what does that have to do with anything? Well, it's just like, it's not like she didn't bring it up with me and Cass, so, you know, I guess it figures that it was more popular. I get what you mean. What? You're kidding, right? No, I'm not kidding. What are you guys saying? Wait, is he not aware? Aware of what? I'm trying to let him figure it out on his own. Figure what out? What is going on? Oh. What? Don't worry about it. So I had my first day back at work today, and I was talking to one of my coworkers about my new brain rot for Bucky Barnes, and they were surprised that it was Bucky that I brain rotted over, so I said, well, like, you know, the thing I tend to, one of the tropes that I love the most to read is either brainwashing or amnesia. Like, I read the shit, if it's brainwashing or amnesia, I'm reading the shit out of that in fan fiction and any kind of fiction. Wanna know what they said? They said, have you talked to your therapist about that? Day! No! I just think it was... I feel violated. Hey, Queens! What? Oh! Captain America. Hi. What? Oh, right. You're an entire child. Did I drop part of a roof on a 14-year-old? I'm 15. I'm almost 16. What are you laughing at? I just realized a 14-year-old stole your shield. Mr. Stark, I'm 15. Still good. Still hilarious. You got bested by a 15-year-old. You said if Cap wanted to lay me out, he would. You said what? What? You could. He's a kid! You didn't know that. That makes it worse, Tony! He's fine. He can handle his own. But you just said... I know what I said. But I mean... What? Are you implying he's stronger than me? I mean... Do you have a spidey sense? What? Exactly. I don't know what's going on. Can I buy you, like, ice cream or something? I feel so bad. You want to buy me ice cream for dropping part of a roof on me? I don't know. What do you do when you drop... So, like, what do you do when you do that? I don't know. I didn't drop part of a roof on a kid. Didn't you bring him to the fight? Irrelevant. He did. He wouldn't let me say I had homework. Homework? Oh my god. It's fine. It was fun. Fun! Fun! He's so young. I mean, everyone's young to you. You're like 110. Okay. Do you want the ice cream or not? I guess? What are you doing? Well, how am I supposed to turn down ice cream from Captain America? No, you don't need to take it if you don't want it. It's just... He probably wants to tell you that I'm a bad influence, which I could have already told you. So. Let's go get that ice cream. Oh no. What? Steve did something stupid. What? Your roommate? Yeah, the one that kept trying to join the army. Okay. He did something stupid. How could you possibly know that? Oh, trust me. I know. Whatever you say, man. Wait. This is Steve? Yeah. This is the guy that got rejected by the army multiple times? You said he was tiny. He was. Remember how I said he did something stupid? This is the stupid thing he did? Yes! He let them experiment on him! Okay, how did you know? Wait, what's going on? This guy randomly one day during dinner just announced that you did something stupid. And apparently he was right. Oh yeah, that sixth sense of yours? Yep. What? I'm what you want me to be. I'm your worst fear, you'll find it in me. Come closer. Come closer. I'm more than memory. I'm what might be. I'm mystery. You know me. So show me. When I appear, it's not so clear if I'm a simple spirit or I'm flesh and blood. But I'm alive, I am so alive, and I feed on the fear that's behind your eyes. And I need you to need me, it's no surprise. I'm alive, so alive, I'm alive. I am flame and I am fire, I am destruction, decay, and desire. I'll hurt you, I'll heal you. I am your wish, your dream come true, and I am your darkest nightmare too. I've shown you, I own you, and though you made me, you can't change me. I'm the perfect stranger who knows you too well. I'm alive, I'm so alive, and I'll tell you the truth if you let me try. You're alive, and I'll show you why. I'm alive, so alive, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm right behind you. You say forget, but I'll remind you. You can try to hide, but you know that I will find you. 'Cause if you won't grieve me, you won't leave me behind. No, I'm alive, I'm so alive. If you climb on my back, then we both can fly. If you try to deny me, I'll never die. I'm alive, so alive. I'm alive, yeah. listen. If you can't randomly text your best friend, hey, if you were to read a Stucky Omegaverse fic, do you think it would make more sense for it to be Alpha Steve and Omega Bucky, or Omega Steve and Alpha Bucky? And have them give you a genuine answer without hesitation or any questions asked. Are you really best friends? Alright, first things first. I got a crown. Just had to get that out of the way. But so, I was at a convention, if it's not already obvious. And, you know, I could only go for one day at this convention. And that was today, the last day. So, my mission for this con was to find anything Bucky Barnes related. So I was going to the vendors hall and artist alley, just wandering, trying to find anything Bucky Barnes related. You know, art, pins, keychains, Funko Pops, anything. I can't find it. I spent like the first hour and a half of my time there trying to find it. Couldn't. And then, you know, there's a pause because I go to my cousin's panel because that's how I got into the con. My cousin was a panelist and he gave me a pass. Go to the panel. Panel ends. There is just under an hour left in the con, so I am on a mission. I am wandering around and I'm telling every vendor I go to, even ones that don't have superhero stuff, I'm on a mission to find Bucky Barnes stuff. Until, in the last 20 minutes of the con, I go up to someone and I go up to a booth with a bunch of like MCU, like art and stuff. And I'm very obviously searching for someone specific, and she's like, the person at the booth was like, are you looking for a specific person? And I look up and I say, I'm looking for Bucky Barnes. They start flipping through the little book with the art. And so I got so excited about this. I gasped. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, you're literally the first person. I've been looking this whole con for Bucky Barnes art and I haven't been able to find it. And I was so excited. She was like, I mean, do you want a cap to go with that? So obviously I said yes, because I got my Stucky. I got Bucky and Steve for the price of one portrait. This is also the last day of my birthday week. So not only is con successful, but a birthday week, very, very successful. This is what? It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My fourth day as a 19-year-old, and it is going very well so far. Thomas, what are you doing in the comments section of a video I posted a year ago? This is crazy. Everything I said is still true, but what? Did I, like, summon you by listening to Gay Disney Prince on repeat yesterday? Like, don't ask why. I don't know. It was scratching my brain. You know, I've been in the top, like, I think 2% of your listeners for the last 3 years. This is why. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but it's something like that. That's what Spotify told me, at least. Every year for the last 3 years. It's like Bloody Mary, but just, you know, play Gay Disney Prince on repeat and suddenly you appear. Well, I can check this off of the list of goals. Crazy. I don't even know what to do here, because, like, I could rant for way too long about how much the content you've made has meant to me. Both just the content itself and how all I've learned about myself from it, especially with Sanderside. And then, I don't think you realize, like, how much it really does mean to have someone, like, who's, you know, done all the stuff that you've done, talk about, you know, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just, you know, do stuff that I enjoy, and people like it too. And going out of your way to just encourage people to do what they love, like, it meant a lot to me. It pushed me to take a lot more risks than I probably ever would have otherwise, and got me here at 300,000 followers on TikTok, which, I mean, not a lot compared to 10 million, but that's, you know, quite a bit, I still think. I'm only 19. I've had a lot of cool stuff happen to me because of it. And every single time anything cool happens to me because of my content creation, honestly, one of the first people I think about, you, because I wouldn't have done it had I not found your videos. And honestly, when it comes to how much, like, Sandersize has meant to me and helped me in my life since I found it in 2020, I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. I think the biggest thing I will say is thank you for Virgil's character. He's been my favorite since I first watched it. I didn't really understand why at the time. I understand it more now that I'm in a place with understanding my anxiety, and really I understand both how much it has helped me as well as how much it's hindered me in some situations in my life, and both are valid to take into consideration, and it was not a thing that I really would have understood as well as I do now had I not found Sandersides and had Virgil not been introduced into the narrative. I guess that's where I could start, but if I keep going I won't stop, so. This is cool as hell. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop thinking about this.
I didn't want to see you get hurt, okay? That guy could have killed you. I know you think you're tough, but you are fucking 5 feet tall. I am 5'2".